Congratulations, your offer has been accepted. This is such an exciting milestone, and I'm thrilled to be on this journey with you. Now, believe it or not, that was the easy part. The next step is what we call the escrow process. Don't worry, I'll walk you through every step. First things first, we need to get the fully executed agreement over to your lender. This allows them to lock in your loan rate and go over the final loan figures. We want to make sure you're still comfortable with your monthly payment, not just the mortgage, but also factor in property taxes and homeowners insurance, so you have a clear picture of your full monthly cost. Next, we'll need to get your earnest money deposit, also known as the good faith deposit, over to escrow within 72 hours. It's typically 3% of the purchase price, which we've already discussed when we wrote the offer. That money needs to be wired directly from your bank to the escrow company. Let's talk inspections. I'm going to send you a few trusted home inspectors we regularly work with, but if you have someone you prefer, we're happy to work with them too. Either way, we want to complete the home inspection within the first 5 to 7 days. This is super important because when escrow falls apart, it's often due to concerns about the condition of the property. A thorough inspection helps us understand if this is the right home for you. The inspector will check the roof, foundation, plumbing, electrical, windows, all the major systems. They'll also go into the attic or crawl space if needed and test the appliances. You'll get a detailed report that lists any concerns or potential issues. Once we both review the report, we'll talk about what we might want to ask the sellers to repair, replace, or credit. That credit could come in the form of a price reduction or as money applied to closing costs, meaning you'll have less out of pocket at closing. In addition to the inspection, we'll also go over all the seller disclosures. We can do that in person or over Zoom, whatever works best for you. The two main documents I want us to pay close attention to are the seller's property questionnaire and the transfer disclosure statement. These are required by law and should reveal any known issues like a broken window, a loud neighbor, or if the home sits under a flight path. Anything the seller knows, they're required to disclose, and we want to pass that info along to the inspector to evaluate further. We also highly recommend a termite inspection. A pest control company will check for dry rot or signs of termites. If they find evidence in 3 or more locations around the home, they may recommend treatment or repair. This is usually negotiable. Either the buyer or seller can cover it. Don't worry, I'll handle that negotiation for you. Another inspection I strongly encourage is the main sewer line inspection. This is the pipe that carries waste from the house to the city sewer. Over time, roots or corrosion can clog or damage it. If the current owner hasn't replaced it, we want to be sure it's in good shape. This inspection usually is around $250, and they'll use a camera to check the condition of the pipe. That's a lot to take in, but it's all part of making sure you're making a sound investment. In the next video, I'll walk you through what we do if we find anything concerning, including how to submit a request for repairs, what rights you have, and how we'll negotiate on your behalf. And as always, I'm just a call or text away if you have questions.